What is going on, guys? What is going on? Good morning, good afternoon. What is going on? Good morning, Z. Your code user very big time. What does that mean, bro? What does that mean, dog? All right. Let's get right into it. So this morning, we actually have a few data points here. We have existing home sales, consumer sentiment, consumer expectations at 10. And then Trump speaks again tonight. God knows about what. Market's up about 0.5%, guys. We're going to be doing quite a few prop firm giveaways today. So we have some Apex giveaways as well as funded next giveaways. And obviously, we will be trading. Now, Oracle's seen a little bit of a pop here as we got some news that they might get an additional round of backing, I guess. Just piling up the debt. Still a far cry from the 350 that they were trading at. I do think there will be an Oracle trade. I'm not interested in owning this piece of shit company, but I don't mind trading it. And there is, if you look previously, right, Oracle loves these gap ups and then rounding patterns to close off the gaps. If you look at this last one, it's the same exact thing. Look at that. And if you look at the previous one, right, gap up, rounding pattern to close the gap. Before moving higher, gap up, rounding pattern to close the gap at previous all-time highs, gap up, rounding pattern in, what do you call this? Rounding top pattern to close the gap at previous highs. So I think there can be a massive trade on Oracle. I personally am not going to own the company, but I don't mind trading it. So I think that this is actually a pretty lucrative opportunity here for a swing trade. So I'm going to be looking at that for sure. Silver Fox, buenos dias. Are you muted? Your ears are muted. That is not me, friend. Need crypto to break out of this. I mean, what? Christmas is in 6 days. So I don't know about the Santa rally. But we need crypto to break out of here. Looking at some day trades today. Oh, Netflix with a nice little push up. We need Netflix to break 97s in order to see a move up. Some of the high beta stocks pumping today. CoreWeave up 8%. Nebius up 3.5%. Iron up 5%. BMNR up 5%. I think BMNR might set up for a swing trade here. Even though Ethereum, to me, I did try and swing trade Ethereum. I closed it for, I think, a 30% loss a few weeks ago. I tried to front run a breakout of this. but glad I closed it because it would be down 100% now. So even though ETH is like that, if you look at BMNR, I think that this, so we swept liquidity, right? Came back and retested it. I think there could be a swing trade here. I'm not expecting the moon and the stars just yet, but maybe back to like 36, 35, 36. I think that could be on the table for sure. Amazon looks potentially day tradable today. So what I want to see from Amazon, if it trades into this volume imbalance here, and I will be doing some giveaways, just waiting on the viewer count. Any thoughts on hubs? No thoughts questions, guys. I will not be answering any of your lazy thoughts questions. Ask me something more specific and I'll answer it. I want to see if Amazon can come into here and give us a bounce. And this is like a power of 3 move here. So I think Amazon might be on the cards for a potential reversal today. All depends on how price character develops. What are we doing? I don't know, bro. Stop bothering me. I'm trying to trade and make people money. Don't rush me. If you want cheap entertainment, look elsewhere. Wait, I think there might be a reversal on Amazon. I'll look at that later. Data comes out in 22 minutes. I know you get frustrated. I don't get frustrated. I like to joke a lot. All right, so I likely won't take a trade until we get closer to 10. Remember yesterday, you guys were on the stream yesterday. Thanks for the YouTube live stream yesterday past my eval. Hell yeah. I'm about to give away some accounts, y'all. Just give me a minute. So make sure you got your fingers on the trigger. But I think ES goes for these equal highs. So I'm not short biased today just yet. I think ES targets those equal highs. Now, I hope what happens, guys, is I don't want it to just manipulate up all day. Or sorry, I don't want it to just climb up all day. The most lucrative trades are the ones where you can spot manipulation in the opposite direction of your bias, right? So if you get like a manipulation down to take it to your target, that's where you make the most money because those are the biggest moves. If this just, you know, keeps stair-stepping up without really an entry, not my favorite type of trading. Quick question, why wait till 10 o'clock? Because we have news at 10. So I want to see where the manipulation is. Santa rally. Yeah, more like Satan rally. Meta long still valid? I don't know, dude. What's your time frame? Ten o'clock is when the stars align. That's what your mother told me. But she told me that about 10 p.m., not 10 a.m. Some prop firms have rules on news trading, not the good ones. And that's why you need to get your money up so you can trade your own account. And nobody can tell you what to do. We're getting a lot of mixed gamma so far. Don't forget, it is December 19th, which means it is OPEX. Options expiration today, fools. Let me check on gold. We had a very nice trade yesterday on gold. See, this is what I'm talking about with Amazon. I think Amazon is a long to 229 today, potentially. This right here is 930 open. I want to see us get above that and not rejected. I'm going to see how this 5-minute candle closes on Amazon. I don't want to get that right there is the 930 open. So I don't want to get rejected here. I need to see Amazon close above this gap for me to be, and above 930 for me to be convinced. And then I will likely take next week's expiration 230 calls. To that 229 level. And it could continue higher than that, but that would be my first TP. Oh, the bid ask is like a couple pennies, so you can mark it into these actually. Need to close above 930. $230 calls expiring next week. I'm in. Might move my stop here pretty aggressively. But I want to see that 229 level. Come on, get above 930. One of the things that a lot of times you'll see, and why I'm going to keep my stop tight, is you'll see stocks pop above 930 opening print, which is very important. And then you'll see them go below, right? 930 sometimes acts as liquidity, where you'll get a sweep and it go below. So if you are trading off like the 930 opening print, you definitely want to be ready for that. Now, the impetus for this, I would like to get above this right here is pre-market low. You see that low, low, low. This is a major potential resistance here. If we get above that, then we're going to Valhalla. If it goes back below 930, it's going to Shitsville. Let's see. Yeah, ES straight up just heading for my target. Like I told you guys yesterday, those equal highs are my target. Come on, Amazon, give us a push above pre-market. Bounce off 930. If we get above pre-market lows, then I think we get to 229 today, folks. 229 is significant because it's yesterday's high. And I really like this power of three, this consolidation pre-market manipulation, taking out yesterday's PM low. We're just getting railroaded here by the pre-market lows. It is a strong level, but once we get above, we'll be all right. If we get above, hopefully. I want to see ES take that. I don't want to see divergence here between ES and NQ. Come on, Amazon, get above that. We have news in 10 minutes. One thing that's odd and that can happen is the RTH gap between Wednesday and Thursday. This gap up has not been touched. That can happen, and it can be open for days, but it is worth keeping in mind in case, just so that we're mindful of all of our obstacles. Come on, Amazon. So right now on these Amazon options, up 7% ish. Obviously, that's not enough for me. Want to see it get to 229. Yes, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, dog. Give me 1 second. %12 on Amazon, guys. Let's close above pre-market lows. And let's take it to Cash Patel's favorite place, Valhalla. Are you from Cali? Yes. 15%, guys. Perfect trade on this, or perfect read on this. Not perfect trade yet. Sorry. Sorry to confuse. We have 3 minutes until this 5-minute candle closes. If we can close above pre-market high, then we're in the clear. We're not in the clear yet. Take it if you want. 16% on these calls. I bought 25 of them. I want to see this get to 229. SoCal or Bay Area? What the fuck are you, the FBI? Chill out, dog. Don't worry about where I am. %17 now on these calls. What did you do before trading full time? Just kidding. I worked in tech. That was many moons ago. Keep shooting up. Keep shooting. Come on, Amazon. Got out for 8%. Thanks. Carnal. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Why are you writing that to me? If you are day trading, is a week your minimum expo? No. It's just today's Friday. So what the fuck? You want me to trade 0 DTE? That ain't my steez, bruh. Come on, Amazon. Don't be a fucking dud. I'm short. NQ 25. This guy got smoked on yesterday's stream, by the way. He kept posting his trades that I don't know if he's trying to counter me, but he got smoked yesterday. He kept going short. Market went long. He kept going long. The market went short. But I respect him for posting his entries. Volume, I can't hear you. That's a you problem. You ever heard of a volume button? Don't make me break even on this shit. Bouncing back off 930. News in 4 minutes. Do we hold through news, gang? Volume is way lower? What are you talking about? Why do you guys proceed to give me like heart attacks here? Volume is way lower? You guys are like... Yo, 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 yo. There you go. Come on. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. All right, we have news in 2 minutes. This could be shaky. We still have these equal highs on ES. Pretty amazing, actually. Let's see if we pierce through. Oh, man. Don't make me BE this. Come on, man. News in 1 minute. See, I told you we were just going to fucking stair step up to that 6882 level. Should have just YOLO'd calls, man. And then taken profit before news. Someone said Tesla crashing today. I'm going to ban this motherfucker if Tesla's not crashing today. Tesla's positive, fool. There's no way this... Sometimes people get on my last nerve, dog. This motherfucker literally said Tesla is crashing today. It's up 0.5%. What the hell? Come on, public. You cannot be this slow, dog. What's the shape of Italy? Boot. That dude who said he was short is getting fucking smoked. Bro, I suggest try not to post your entries publicly until it's proven that you know what you're doing. And also shorting before ES takes these equal highs is one of the most retarded things I've ever seen. Just saying. We can all be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. But shorting with an obvious draw right above you, the fuck's the point of that? We are stuck at around 8% on these calls. I really would like to see a rally right about now. Please take this shit to Valhalla. And don't chop around like an onion. Space Man's Piff says, good morning, sir. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What is wrong with Amazon, bro? Amazon is acting like my washing machine. Sir, washing machine not working. Can you do Australia or New Zealand? No. What do I look like? Dane Cook? I'm here to trade, motherfucker. Oh, come on, Amazon. Now that ES took that, I want to see if there is a potential short. Now that ES took those equal highs. Hold on. Let's get serious real quick. For real. We still have divergence here. We could retrace this a little bit. I may get out of Amazon for break even here. Yeah, I'm getting out of this for break even. Congrats if you got, what did it get up to? 16%. I may get back into it. I just want to see if a retrace. I'm not bearish on the indices, but I think that we might get a retracement before going up. I don't want Amazon to get caught in that crossfire. As long as it's above 930 and above this 5-minute fair value gap, I think it's fine. But if we start retracing here, Amazon could come down, and whatever. I'm okay breaking even on that. For now, I do think it sets up later. Thanks for the play. Yeah, I mean, 16% is nothing to sneeze at. It just wasn't enough for me. bro, was that my Filipino uncle? Yes. That was your Filipino uncle. Did I just hear Filipino? Yeah. What's wrong with that? Shout out to all the kuyas out there. Oh, my back popped. Let's see if we get a little bit of a reversal here. Oh, okay. Let's do an account giveaway now that I closed that account. Guys, leave the fucking... if you're here and you want an account giveaway, leave a thumbs up. Who fucking knew gold was the one to trade? Well, I'm sitting here fucking around with Amazon and NQ. Gold once again delivered in the AM. No, not a thumbs up in the chat. Oh my God, what the hell are they doing? Thumbs up on the fucking YouTube video, bro, not thumbs up in the chat. I'm saying hit that thumbs up. I'm about to do an account giveaway. I mean, on the YouTube video, there's a thumbs up. Click that thumbs up. All right. Let's do an account giveaway. So we will actually, you know what? Let me see. What accounts can I give away from Funded Next? I'm going to give away some Funded Next accounts. Shout out to Funded Next. 25% off right now for new users if you use the code TTT. But I just want to make sure that I can give away these accounts, bruh. Ugh, Amazon, you chopping mother. Where's the account giveaway? How many accounts can I give away? Hold on, I'm trying to find it, bro. Okay. So the accounts that we're going to be giving away are the legacy 25K accounts. Especially if you're a beginner, these are insane because the profit target is 1250 and the maximum loss limit is 1,000. This is super fucking generous. And then there is no consistency rule once you pass. So the consistency rule only applies to the challenge account. But once you pass, there is no consistency rule and no activation fee. Obviously, these are giveaways, so it'll be free if you pass. So we're going to be giving away 4 of these accounts. 4 of the 25K accounts. If you give me one, I will be your best friend. What kind of proposition is that? I think we get a short on NQ to about the 0.5. That news really did nothing. I want to see that 10 a.m. top get taken out first, maybe. All right, so we're going to be giving away 4 of these accounts. Okay. I think you're muted. No, motherfucker, I'm not. Hold on. I really gotta concentrate here. I might want to take a short here. Hold on. Like I said, I'm not bearish today, not yet at least. But I do think we can retrace a little bit of this move. Market is too strong today. Yeah, dude, I'm not talking about shorting to Dante's Inferno, but I do think we get a retracement short. Also remember, the RTH gap is open. I still think Amazon is good. Oh, you know what I think we're going to? That's the weekly high. That's this week's high. That's probably my ultimate draw on liquidity there. This may be the draw, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Here's what we need to do for the giveaway. Okay. I need you to tell me my, let's make it easy. I won't say. All right, my 3. I won't make it hard on you because you definitely won't get one of these. I'll make it easy on you. My 3 favorite NBA players. It doesn't have to be in order. Just the 3. Type that in. And whoever gets it right gets the first person to get it right gets the first account. Not 1 player, dog. 3. Put 3 players. All right. You guys that are putting 1 player you guys aren't high IQ enough to even trade. Ooh, someone came close already. Okay. Lammy29 got it right. How did you get it right that quick? Lammy 29 got it right. Jordan, Kobe, and Steph. How the fuck did he get it that quick? That's wild, bro. Lammy 29. You won the first Funded Next 25K legacy account. So what you need to do, I don't know if you're more active on X or Instagram. Whichever one you're active on, you need to follow me and DM me with the screenshot of your, just go to your YouTube profile and I'll send you the free Funded Next account. Lammy 29. All right. How the fuck did he get it that quick? I'm still very shocked. All right. This guy said Bronny James. Bronny James Jr. All right, next one. Favorite music artist of all time. First one to get it right, I'm going to give you an account. And it can't be the same person, by the way. So Lammy, sit this one out. How often you trade with your group? Every day, bro. Bruno Mars. Shut the fuck up, bro. Is it because I did a Filipino accent? Biggie Smalls is a good guess. Pac is a good guess. Nirvana is a great guess. Common is a terrible guess. All right. Best Clips 847 says Michael Jackson. That's correct. So same to you. Follow me on IG or X and send me a DM with your with a screenshot of your YouTube profile. And we'll get you set up with the 25K account. Little Brother. Bro, that's a deep cut. That dude might be the only person that said Little Brother. Not my favorite of all time, obviously, but I love Little Brother for sure. I said MJ too. Yeah, but I said the first person to say it. Radiohead is a very good band. That's for sure. Wu-Tang, close. That's probably my favorite group, but not my favorite single artist. Should I jump back in these Amazon calls? So that's already 2 accounts given away. Core Wheat, 15 fucking percent. But I mean, it was down like 30% in a matter of 2 weeks. It just retraced halfway up. Radiohead, Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean's good too. Samantha Fox. The fuck is that? George Michael, bro. I was having this conversation with my girl. George Michael's underrated. I know you're trying to say it as a joke. He's not my favorite, obviously. George Michael's got some fucking hits. MJ over Prince? Yeah, what are you, high? Big L, rest in peace. Dun, 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 dun. I like Big L. The Weeknd is dope, but you know, I think his House of Balloons, when that came out, I was like, what are we listening to, bro? When House of Balloons came out, we were like, what are we listening to now? And then now it's like every song sounds like it could be played at Target or The Gap or something. You know, very commercially viable. No hate. But all right, let me see if I take a short on NQ here. Hold on. So we have a breaker there, CISD. But is this just a liquidity sweep? Santana's a legend, bro. I'm kind of disappointed. I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck are you? Bro, stop complaining, dude. I guess they're right, but I was timed out. Okay. What do you want me to do? I don't care. No, I'm not checking it. What? What was that alert that I had for Nebius? Oh, this is coming up to my short level. That's what that alert was. Oh my God. You men are acting like fucking children, bro. I said it first. Why did the market go up today? My God, bro. People are so brain dead. Like, look at this. Look at it. Imagine like asking every day, why did it go up? Why did it go down? Why did it go up? Why did it go down? Why did it go up? Why did it go down? Why did it go up? Why did it go down? Look at this. Imagine asking questions like this in the fucking sideways price action. It went up because you're looking at it, bro. What do you mean? Why did the market go up today? All right. This is a decision here on Nebius. I'm going to decide by end of today. All right. So let's get a little bit harder here. All right. What was the name of the place? This is for the third account giveaway. Yeah, I'm glad we got out of the chop on Amazon. What was the name of the place where the plans for the Federal Reserve were drawn up? Fuck, I should have shorted this shit. Someone said Jackson Hole. No. All right. Silver Fox says Jekyll Island. That's correct. Jekyll Island, Georgia. I might take, nah, not below 930. Jekyll Island, Georgia. Silver Fox. Silver Fox is actually in the Discord, so I'm going to hit you up in the Discord. Let me make a note of this. Let me make a note of this. What the fuck are my pens? Good job, Silver Fox. Okay, I think that there's a long on NQ here. See, I knew we'd retrace down, and I think there's a long here. Or is this a continuation short? It's a continuation short, I think. We now have bearish SMT. I might take this short, guys. Not yet. I need to see this fail. Gotta be careful here. Because we're still bullish. Amazon really just doing a chop job here. Never mind. I think this looks like a long. I think that was the retracement into that 5 minute. And I think that this weekly high could be the draw, guys. 25,659. Oh yeah. We have 6850 on SPX Gamma. So that's another 25 points from here. No more do we have that divergence. I think this goes higher. I think we get to 25,659.50. And I think ES gets to Tuesday's high. If we get below these lows, 25,521. Remember, that's data high. We still haven't taken data high. I think we get to 25,600 first. And then 25,659.25. There's an order block there on ES and a fair value gap. 68.35. Yeah, I think we get to data high easily, at least on ES. Because 10 a.m. was the data, right? Yeah, we had 3 points of data come out at 10 a.m. Home sales, consumer sentiment, inflation expectations. Let's see if we sweep these lows. Come on, dude. Give me an entry. So we gave away 3 funded next accounts. I'm about to give away a 4th. And then we also have some Apex accounts to give away. Can we sweep these lows, man? Give me an entry, man. Wow, Amazon really just chopping around here. I think it might end up going up later in the day. Like I said, as long as we're above 930 and above that 5-minute fair value gap, I think it ends up going up. Bitcoin looks like shit. What the fuck is that? Bitcoin looks like it wants to tank. Three-minute CISD. In the 1 minute, we have that. 25.520.50. That 1 minute order block right there is being respected, but we do have equal lows. Let's see. Bitcoin looks like a short to me. I think Bitcoin does this. Back down to 85. All right, give me an entry. I'm coming up on the 1050 macro. Want to take it to data high at least. Let's see if we hold this up here. I'm already in a NQ long here. Or do we go for one more sweep and create SMT here? Something like that or that before going to data high. Let's see. Two minutes until the macro. Yeah, it looks like we're going to create SMT here at the lows first. If we do create SMT, I obviously want ES to take this out and not NQ. Because I'm in NQ. Yeah, I still think the thesis is right and that we go for these 10 a.m. highs. Just depends on from what point are we doing it. Back at like minus 0.3 R. Wow, we'd still be chopping up on Amazon here. The hell is going on gold? All right, we're in a macro now. This is an ugly ass chop, bro. We'd like to see a bounce here on SPX to take the whole market up with it. Meh. Come on. Take us up in this macro. Is everything just chopping around here? No, no SMT yet. Let's give away another account, guys. Before Santa Rally, they say might start at 25th. The market is closed on the 25th. Yeah, everything's getting chopped up for sure. All right. Let's do a random one. For the last funded next 25K account. Don't SMT me, man. That was SMT at that low. Let's see if it holds up here on ES. All right, we stopped out of that trade. I'm going to do one more giveaway here. I might re-enter this long. As long as if this SMT holds up here, I might re-enter this long. Let's see. To take it to data high at least. But this needs to hold up here. Oh yeah, we have SMT at the 1 hour here. This is very similar to a play I took yesterday. All right, I'm in this. It might even add to this here. It's an 11-point stop. This will be like a fucking 12-to-1 trade. So I stopped out on the last one for about 1,000 per contract. Let's see if this holds up here. If we get a CISD, I'm going to add to this until ES or NQ get to that 10 a.m. high. See if we can get 130 points here on NQ. Give me a 2-minute CISD and I'll add to this. Or should I just chill and let this thing do its work? Like I told you guys yesterday, man, crying over every single trade is going to get you nowhere. Take a trade, reposition yourself if you need. As long as everything's done deliberately and with analysis and not out of emotion. Like as price was coming down to my stop, I then realized that we might get an SMT that wicks me out. Right? Like I was already analyzing what would happen potentially and where I could reposition myself. As opposed to, fuck, I got stopped out. Oh my God, this always happens to me. Why does this always happen to me? And then click a button impulsively just because. But I was already analyzing what could possibly happen and where my next trade would be if that thing happened. Now, you're not always going to have a next trade, so don't get in that mindset either, that you're always going to have a next trade. But in this case, like I said, I thought my thesis was right. Might have been a bit early. That's perfectly fine. Now, we do have these equal highs here on ES that we will likely target. That's 10 a.m. high. I don't know which one of these takes 10 a.m. high first, but I might be out. If ES gets there first. Remember today is OPEX, right? Options expiration. So shit could be ugly for sure. The most thing I'm seeing is just a lot of chop. There we go. After 2 hours, that Amazon trade would have worked out. Well, actually, no. This is back to this level here is where we hit the minute that we entered it. Remember, we were up 16%. So it's just back to that level. I don't know if it has the gumption to get to that 229 area. Let's see if we can hit this 12-1 here. ATF 69, man, I appreciate that comment. He says what sets this part is micromanagement skills and experience. Don't see it with other traders. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I mean, it's I really like this. I mean, it just comes from experience and years of being beat up by the market, to be honest. But as long as you're learning from it and not, putting your head in your hands, your face in your hands, and crying every time you take a loss. Just see what you need to do. And there isn't always a fix for things. Okay, ES took those equal highs. I want to see if it takes 10 a.m. high. And hopefully both can take the nut at 10 a.m. There is a potential draw on liquidity above. You see ES, that's the data high. Big chance, or not big chance, always a possibility that ES takes it and NQ doesn't. Do we have SMT here? No. Let me just make sure that is 10 a.m. high. Just like that, macro's over. It is OPEX. That is true. Quad witching today. Possibility that that both leave 10 a.m. I'm all right. My trade is at break even, so I'm not tripping here just yet. And break even is all the way down here. SMT at the 1 hour. We took Wednesday's high. There is that high. I think this still could go after this retracement. Not enough confidence in today to add contracts here. So I'm okay with just the one. But I think ES can still get there. Oh yeah, that's a 5-minute fair value gap there. All right. Let's do one more giveaway. Do you think yesterday's high is a big target? Yeah. Obviously, we can't even get to data high, bro. Let's get there first. All right, next giveaway for the last 25K account. What is Jerome Powell's middle name? First person to answer. All right, D Kim. What's this guy's name? D Kim Films. You won, bro. You won the last account. It's Hayden. Jerome Hayden Powell. So D Kim, hit me up on Instagram or X and screenshot your YouTube profile. You won the last funded next account for today. All right, now we got some. Let me check on the Apex accounts here. How many Apex accounts can I give away? Oh, I can give away like... Wait, what are these for? Oh, man, I got codes. Apex sent me codes for any size eval. You can literally get the 300K eval if you want. I'm going to give away 4 of these. The best discipline ever? What are you talking about? The trading, or what are you talking about? Any size eval for free on Apex, including the top of the line 300K one. I got 4 of these for you. Come on, you motherfucker. So it's free funded account? No, dog, you still gotta pass the fucking eval. It's a free eval. They're not just gonna fund you if you can't pass the account. Bro, give me one, please. Think about my family. I have no idea who you are. Come on, Spy. Get to 6850, please. Oh man, I don't like this character here. Don't sweep that low and then go back up, you fucking... All right. Who's this Sam Mansour guy? I never said no emotions. I said the opposite. I said you can't not have emotions unless you're a psychopath. You're a human being. A 300K funded account was promised to me 3,000 years ago, says Scotty. Scotty, what's your last name, bro? Silverstein? What's your current position? If you can't tell by the screen, you should stop trading, bro. All right. Let's think of a number between 1 and 100. And the first four, I'm gonna pick 4 people at random who get it right. Between 1 and 100. And I'm gonna pick 4 random people who get it right. Wow, so far nobody. Wow, literally nobody, huh? You guys are ass. Someone came within 1. Yeah, nobody got it right. Out of the million numbers blurted out, not one person got it right. All right, someone got it right. So there's 1. I'm not going to say what it is because you guys will just copy it. There's 2. Only 2 so far. Oh, there's 3. Let's see if we can get a 4th. Can we get a 4th? We got to get... Oh. Did someone get it? And there's 5. Oh, sorry, there's 4. So the number was 97, and the following people DM me on Instagram or X with a screenshot of your YouTube account. And I'll send it to you. Slim Trady Yo, Jacob 32, Young Wiley 8066, Jocelyn T 7886. Congrats, it was 97. All right, ES hit the 10 a.m. high, guys. ES hit the 10 a.m. high. Do we get a reversal here? Should we take profits up 1700? Does ES go? Wow, man, that Amazon trade would have worked, but we would have been up around the same because of the decay that happened during this. $68.50 is lighting up on SPX, guys. If we get above 68.35, the only thing standing between 68.35 and 68.50 is nothing. That if you took the Amazon trade, you're sitting again on probably like 20% now, which is decent. I didn't feel like sitting through that chop. 68.35 coming up. Do we get rejected at 68.35? Or does SPX go for Monday's high? Does SPX go for Monday's high? Because we now have SMT. NQ needs to clear this or is danger zone. We are in a 8-to-1 trade right now. I went through the danger zone. I'm going to start trailing my stop. 25, 53650. I'm going to start trailing this. We need to cross above 25, 560.50. SPX getting railroaded at 68.35. If we get above 68.35, guys, we're going to the weekly high on SPX, which means that NQ will take the 10 a.m. nut. I said 97 on my first guess. Please stop fucking crying, bro. I said I'm going to pick 4 people at random. There's 10,000 messages. I can't possibly go through each one while also trying to fucking trade. Stop crying. God damn it. Exactly. Antonio Victor said, giveaway, guys, is for fun. Stop talking like you're owed something. Some guy said, I'm using Tasty Trade. There's no trailing stop. I mean, there isn't really a trailing stop in Thinkorswim either, but you see how like, so this level here, below this 1 minute imbalance, this is now my stop. Now, I can't trail it as in like, as the price goes up, it goes up. I'm going to have to keep moving it up. So right now, that's my stop, if it makes sense. Right? So if it hits that level, that's my stop. If we break above this 25,650 area and come back, then I will move my stop up, if that makes sense. But my stop right now is here. I'll draw it for you just so you know. Actually, it is drawn. Highway to the danger zone. Someone says, I'm out. All right. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you mean you're out of the trade? Or are you off the stream? If you're out of the trade, perfect, bro. I mean, congrats. I'm glad you made money. They have a trail stop and toss. It's not very clean or fast, though. Okay, we took that high, so we don't have that divergence anymore. I still would like ES to get to... Wait. Let's look at SPX once again, guys. Let's marry this data. 68.35, right? We have this big gamma wall here. The next one up is 68.50. And that's actually even more gamma than 68.35. So what happens is if we get above 68.35, this does a gamma flip quickly, and we should accelerate to 68.50. Let's see. I've enjoyed being here. I've enjoyed having you. This is always a great learning experience. You see this? ES took out data highs. NQ left it. Would love to see, obviously, NQ go, and would love to see ES go to Monday's high. Still could happen. The market could also say that's enough liquidity for now. We're going to go back down before going up. But let's see if this, well, we're far away from lunch. We're about 22 minutes away from lunch, which lunch is when we tend to make a new interim high. I'm hoping we could do it before lunch. Let's see, guys. Either way, we're in profit. Had a losing trade and have a much bigger winning trade here. So yeah, I'll check the DMs on IG and X after this, guys. I can't, I'm not gonna be doing the giveaways here. Miss Mars 007, appreciate it. Ooh, nice push on Meta. Oh, it's up 0.3. I wonder if we get a nice PM session. It's Friday before Christmas week. By the way, this is the last full trading week, guys. This is the last full trading week before 2026. Oh, and for those of you that are in the mastermind, I'm going to put the curriculum and the dates and stuff before New Year's so that you guys are ready for when the mastermind starts, because we're starting the mastermind in January. But I'm going to start putting the exact dates and topics so that you guys have it. Obviously, everything will be recorded. Also going to add a few more things to the mastermind as well as it relates to options. So excited. I think I always say this, but I think the next mastermind is going to be the best one. And each one is better than the last because I always iterate and add to it and try to give you guys as much value as possible. Away to the danger zone. This guy says, volume is perfect now. Thank you. Whoa, bro. Are you watching from like 2 hours ago? I haven't touched the volume in 2 hours. Go! 12-to-1 trade. Let's do it. What are you trading? Futures? I'm trading both options and futures. This trade here is NQ futures. The trade that I took on Amazon earlier, which some people closed for profit, some people closed it for break even with me in this chop, but this was on options. So I actually don't know of any other, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know of any other channel or whatever that trades futures, options, long-term option selling. I don't know. You have great options traders. You have great investors. There are people that only focus on option selling. There are people that only focus on futures, and there are like killers in each one of these categories. I don't know anyone that focuses on everything. I have 40K liquid. What should I buy? Give it to charity, bro. Or go gambling. Have fun in Vegas. A 40K weekend in Vegas is definitely a one and done. How can we improve options trade execution? Limit orders. If the bid-ask spread is narrow, then you can use market if you wanted to. Any thoughts on hood and lift? Yes, thoughts. Quite possibly the laziest question known to man. Thoughts. What, you think I sit in the shower thinking about fucking hood and lift? Ask me something more specific, bro. It's valuation. Are you looking at a swing trade? Are you looking at a specific option, strike, and expiration? The fuck are you looking at? There's nothing more annoying than thoughts. Now just start speaking until I'm satisfied. The only other question more retarded than thoughts is, how do I learn? All right, trailing stop hit 1400. We let the market take us out. That 60, what did I say? That 68.35 level. Got a rejection there. I think we still go back up, but the market probably wants more of a retracement here. Lunch is about to start in 15 minutes. We could see a retracement down and then back up. But we have to be prepared for everything. The minute that ES took 10 a.m. high and NQ didn't, I knew that our profits were at risk, so I started trailing my stop at that point. If the market just continued higher, awesome. If it starts retracing heavily, take out my my trail stop and then look to reposition later after lunch. So I still think that the market does go up and we do hit that 68.50 level on SPX, which would coincide with yesterday's high. Amazon just hit the pre-market high here. That would be my first level of profit taking if you're still in this. And then 229 would be my second. Wow, core weave, 20% day. Insane. Why do you not use MACD or RSI? Does it look like I need MACD or RSI? What is MACD or RSI going to tell me for a day trade? Now, if you're looking at, say, a swing, and you're looking at the daily chart, and you want to, pull up the moving averages, and you're like, oh, okay, Amazon's sitting on the 200-day. That's a good time to dollar cost average. Yeah. But how is RSI going to help me with day trading? It's literally the worst indicator as it relates to day trading. You can make a case for VWAP. I do use fib levels quite a bit, right? I do think that we will likely retrace here before potentially going back up. But what is RSI going to give me besides an extremely lagging signal? OPEX today, up. I lied about the laziest question. That right there is the laziest question. Up? Down? I knew we were going to rally hard after we created the word market yesterday. Are you mainly looking at the 1 minute while day trading? If you go and watch my 3-hour day trading course on how to day trade futures, I go over timeframes in there. So it's a more nuanced answer than just that. But typically, my high time frame analysis is done on the daily 4-hour. My midterm analysis is done on the 1 hour, 15 minute. And my entries are off the 5, 3, 2, 1. If that makes sense. All right. Great trade. Would you buy Nike at this price level? No. I think it's a terrible industry. Why would I buy Nike? It's not my type of stock. It's a saturated industry. It sucks. There's too much competition. They missed earnings. They are not in a growth phase. They're in a deceleration phase and a fast one. They're losing moat. Why would I buy Nike? There's nothing about Nike right now that I like. Besides, I like their shoes, but as a stock, I mean. And I love how you bought 1,000 shares and then are asking whether that was the right thing to do. Maybe you learn about things before throwing your hard-earned money around the market. And get the bargain shopper's mentality out of your head. This is bargain shopper's mentality. Oh, Nike gap down. This is cheap. I will buy it. You're not buying fucking Christmas lights the day after Christmas, dude. This is your hard-earned money. Right? Just because something's down doesn't mean it's on sale. Follow trends. Look at this bullshit, bro. 3 years of bullshit on Nike. What would make you buy this? Do you see the SPY closing under 679 today? That sounds like someone who's trying to place a bet at a casino. Why would you do that when you clearly have gamma at 68.50? If you want to gamble, go to Vegas. This dude wants an exact to the penny close so that he can do something stupid with options. Their shoes suck. You clearly have never played any sports. You're probably some dude sitting on the couch complaining about how woke Nike is. But you've never put on a pair of Nike cleats or Nike basketball shoes. You can be objective. But if you're sitting on the couch eating onion rings and you're like, Nike sucks. I haven't bought a pair since 1991. Go try playing a sport and tell me Nike shoes suck. There are amazing shoes now, like Hoka or On. Apparently they make great running shoes. I'm not that much of a runner. But for basketball and soccer, nah, bro. Nike makes great shit. Throw on some Brooks, then talking about Nike. This dude says Nike shoes suck. Throw on some Brooks and talk about Nike. This motherfucker went to the Brooks store or to his local running shop and bought a pair of Brooks so that he can walk around Costco. He's like, Nike sucks. Brooks is amazing. I put on a pair every Sunday while perusing Costco for free samples. Bro, Brooks can be great. Nike can be great. On can be great. New Balance can be great. How many trades do you make a day or a week? I don't know. 2 a day, maybe. British Knights. I remember British Knights. LA Gear. I want to take one more trade on NQ. I think now that we retraced down here, I don't want to take a lunch trade, but I think lunch will hit that 10 a.m. high. I may take a break here. Whoa, Amazon is above pre-market high, guys. This is the full trade is gonna fucking play out, isn't it? It's all right. I made a small amount of money on NQ, to be honest, after taking the first L. Would have been nice to sit in this too. Core Weave is up 20 goddamn %. I really might want to short Nebius here for Monday. I'm going to think about this one. This is going to be one I'm going to think about for show. For show. How long did it take you to be comfortable holding your trades and believing in your thesis? I don't know, a few years, maybe 3 years. Even then, it wasn't something that I think that, like, if you start tracking your trades in a journal and you see how each day turns into weeks, turns into months, turns into years, and you'll start to look at your performance improve and how you can take a loss one day and be okay, as long as you don't, step out of bounds of your rules and start doing things out of emotion and out of tilt. I think it gets easier. If you're the type to just wake up every day and you're just trying random things and you're not writing anything down and you're not tracking anything and you have no idea about your stats, and you just wake up and you try things, most of the time it ends mediocre or badly, and then you close it and then you say, I'll try again tomorrow, and then you wake up and you try things. You might hit a win that makes you feel good, followed by 5 days of straight losses. You're not writing anything down. There's nothing to improve. You're just turning on your computer and trying things. And if that's how your day is going, you should be out of the market until you can fix that, because that's not going to help you at all. You're just going to slowly bleed your account. You're not improving, actually. And it's going to be much harder to hold on to your trades if you're in that zone. But the more that you document, improve, document, improve, document, improve, and then you see the results of that, you're like, oh, yeah. Of course, it's going to make me feel more comfortable holding on to a trade, because now I know my edge and I know what is likely to happen. And I know that every trade I'm taking is part of my edge and is not an emotional trade or a curious trade or a frustrated trade or even a confident trade, right? Like an overconfident trade. There are many forms of tilt. Most of the time you enter a trade, it's not because you know what you're doing, okay? And I'm talking to people who are in the beginner to mid stage. Most of your trades are taken out of either curiosity, fear that you already missed the move and you want to be a part of it so bad, frustration, right? Because you are tired of losing and you want to make it back somehow. Most of your trades look like that. Most of your trades don't look like, okay, I'm in this trade, it's A+. Oh, wait a minute. If I get stopped out, then we will likely create this divergence, which would then make my entry valid again. So if I get stopped, I'm just going to keep the stop there. And if I get stopped out, then I'll look for a re-entry, because still nothing looks different except for the fact that I might get stopped out, right? Like, your trades don't look like that. And I'm not picking on you. I don't know you personally, but I'm saying most people's trades don't look like that. The other thing I will say is that it's so funny how motherfuckers are so quick to, like, and I used to do this too, so I'm not perfect. And I certainly had a rough start like everyone else, but how, you know, say that here, let's just simulate this. Say that you wanted to, I don't know. Let's just say that you wanted to long from here, right? And you had put your stop here and your take profit here, right? And then the market's playing out and you're like, "Oh, I got to move my stop down cuz I don't want to get stopped out." And then, you know, the market plays and the price keeps tanking. You're like, "I'm going to move my stop down cuz I really don't want to get stopped out." Right? The point is that you allow yourself much more grace on your stop, and you will move it down because hitting it is so painful to you. But the minute that you are in a green trade, and let's say that, you know, you had a long from here, and you see your P&L going up, and your P&L is now green, and you're like, "Oh fuck, oh shit, that's a red candle. I don't want it to come back and hit my stop. I'm just gonna take profits here," right? Or you see this candle and you're like, "Oh my god, it's coming back to my entry. I don't want to. I was up $600. Now I'm only up $200. This feels like shit. I'm just gonna take profits here," right? And then it ends up running anyway, to where you had planned. You allow yourself much more grace on the stop limit end. It's so wild when you think about that you're willing to move your stop and sit in a trade, and move your stop and sit in losses, and move your stop and let it bleed out, because hitting the stop is like a catastrophic event in your mind. But the minute that you see green, you want to take it. You don't allow that same level of grace and patience for the price to run up. It's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. Can you explain quadruple witching? No, dude, you could just Google it. And if you don't understand something, then you can ask me. But it's basically when options on futures, index options, index futures expire on the same day. And it happens once a quarter. That's different from OPEX, which is just options, the monthly options expiration, which happens every month. All right, guys, we are in lunch. Great trading with y'all. Made a little bit of money today, not as much as yesterday. But every day is going to be different. What is a constant is managing your fucking risk every day. That should not be variable. That should be a constant. The results are going to be variable, and that's perfectly fine. But I appreciate y'all. For those of you in the Discord, I'll see you in the Discord. Congrats to the winners of the prop firm giveaways. And I'll see y'all in the chat. Peace.